feel like I could have just taken the stairs there. It was showy, but unnecessary. Come on, walk into your own trap. I believe in you. Yeah, easy game. Just trick the locals into killing themselves. As any good government agent does. I'm about to wipe out this whole village with one move. Mark that down as a strike. So, Resident Evil 4 invented a gameplay style that I like to call the pop knock slash. Because you pop them in the head, you knock them down, and then you slash till they're dead. It's a solid little gameplay loop. And it gets really satisfying when you can suplex later in the game. What's rattling around in here? Some kind of zombie? Oh no, a Spaniard. That's way worse. Yeah, it's the one character that everyone can agree on. The merchant rocks. I don't have enough space to take the bass? Oh, it is a dark day. A very sad day indeed. My bad, man. I should have knocked. Not sure why this room only has a urinal, but whatever. Of course. A single egg in the oven. Everyone's favorite meal. So here's a pro tip. The birds carry money. So whenever you see a group of them, just toss a flash in there. Because they're not really of any use until you fight the Plagas. And if you're lucky, you can get a grenade back. Talk about a murder of crows. It's got the anchor. Just like Jonah, a VeggieTales movie. And definitely not like any other movie about a giant fish. So, you can fight these guys legitimately. Or you can do what I'm about to do. Works every time.
Hey, it's that dog.
This game has cursed me. Because almost every time that I see a dog, I think to myself the words, "Hey, it's that dog." Every single time. We can buy the Red 9 now. It's the best pistol in the game,
What are you buying?
so we never need to buy another. It looks cool, it sounds cool, feels cool, and I'm pretty sure it is the same gun that Silence used in The Great Silence. And any weapon that makes you feel like you're in a Sergio Corbucci movie. It's good to me. Remember in Resident Evil 3, I talked about the cabin sequence? And how Capcom has never been able to replicate it. This is it. It was so nice of him to drop his puzzle-solving eyeball for me. And $30,000. Did you just have that on you? It's your lucky day, mister. Because you've just won an all-expenses paid vacation to Suplex City. This is the water room, an area that a lot of people have trouble with, but I rarely do. Not to brag or anything. Alright, kinda jinxed myself on that one. Second time's the charm. You may be thinking, oh, we don't have to worry about Ashley for a while. Surely this will be the best segment of the game. And then they send you through a sewer level with invisible enemies. Think you can run away? I'm just gonna cut you off. Yeah, you can't outsmart me, you Mask of the Red Death wannabe. I know you've got someone upstairs too. How are you gonna surprise me? Looking like you have to play chess with Max von Sydow. Go play Battleship with Bill and Ted. Alright, we'll call that one a tie.
Leon. Long time no see.
Ada.
Leon, do you have
So
a
it is
baby
true.
brain? You couldn't
True.
recognize her
About
with
what?
the glasses on?
You.
I genuinely think that Ashley's section is the worst part of this game. Not because I don't like Ashley, because I do like her. And not because it's too long, because it's actually pretty short. It's because of this stupid sliding block puzzle. This puzzle sucks. There are a lot of rooms in Salazar's castle that don't make sense to have in your castle, but I think this is the most confusing one. What is the purpose of this room? What was he using it for? I love Salazar. He's such a little trickster. He's a scamp. I just can't stay mad at him. Oh no, it's that scene from Total Recall. If you're ever having trouble with this room, just make sure you have a flash grenade, because they are insta-kills on the Plagas. Easy as pie. Screw it. I'm using my rocket and hoping it kills both. I can't believe that worked. And they never saw it coming. They'll see that my mind is too fast for lies. Alright, Verdugo. I came prepared for you. Just gonna run by. Actually, I should make some super healing in case using this at point blank range hurts me. Hasta la vista, baby. And that is how you fight Verdugo. Maybe you don't shoot him from so close up, but that's the gist. So, I'm not judging or anything, but why is that El Gigante dressed in S&M gear? I just learned about this recently, but apparently, if you walk over to this corner, you can pick up all of the money that you missed out on during the minecart segment. I've beaten this game like 4 times and I didn't know that. All that money lost. Like tears in the rain. This is maybe my favorite room in the entire game. It's just so silly. Why does Salazar have this giant evil robot statue of himself? Like, a giant statue I would get. He's compensating for his height. But why is it mechanical? And who could forget the most formidable ally of the Salazar family? Donkey Kong. So, the nice thing about RE4 is that every boss is a one-hit kill with the rocket launcher. And if you have the money, you can just buy the rocket launcher at any point. So, bye Salazar. The Red 9 is already the best pistol in the game. But with the power of mercantile sorcery, the merchant can push it beyond its limits and make it even more
Is
godlike.
that all, stranger?
That almost doubled the firepower. The Red 9 is now as strong as the original rifle was. Stronger, actually. Come on out, buddy. I know you're in there. I met your friend who was stuck in a freezer a few games ago. Didn't much care for him. I genuinely think this sequence with the regenerators is the best part of the entire game. Maybe the best section of any Resident Evil game. When that Resident Evil 4 remake gameplay trailer came out, I saw someone saying that the chainsaw parry with the knife was too goofy. And I'd just like to remind everyone that this knife fight is not even the silliest thing in the game. It's probably not even the silliest thing on the island. The fact that this laser hallway is so much more complicated than the one that Jill and Chris encountered in Umbrella Chronicles makes me think that Capcom felt the need to up their trap game after they realized that people could just get through them by doing a few choice somersaults. Also because the crazy laser pattern that is unbeatable is by far the best part of that original Resident Evil movie. Even if it is kind of just ripping off Cube.
So,
Hey Krauser, nice to see you again. Why did you take your shirt off?
Do you really want to know?
I never really thought about how much double crossing is going on in this game. Like Luis is working for Sadler and double crossed him. Krauser is working for Sadler but is also working with Ada and Wesker. And Ada is working with Leon but also against Krauser. And Krauser is planning to kill Ada and Leon for Wesker. The cool thing about this fight with Krauser is that it is way easier if you also only use the knife. Krauser's got that big knife arm, and everything that he's doing is close combat. If you play by his rules, you can take him down easy. See? Only takes something like 10 hits and he's down for the count. It's a really fun detail, I really like that. I think a lot of people forget about this section, where you call in a helicopter and massacre this entire island community. Watch out, Leon. He knows Pai Mei's 5-point exploding heart technique. Don't take any more steps. So, Sadler's mission was to inject Ashley with the Plagas, then give her back to the president, and she would infect the American government, and Sadler would puppet the American government, and eventually the entire world. As far as Resident Evil plans go, it's actually pretty sound. That being said, when it's all laid out like that, it sounds like the plot to a bad Metal Gear Solid game. Hope you like this trick, Sadler. I learned it from another guy with a big pulsing eyeball. Alright, let's get that rocket launcher and blow this popsicle stand. Well, I gotta rearrange my inventory first.
Behind us!
I know, Ashley. It's so cool. It's just like the end of Deep Rising, which is, tonally, a better Resident Evil movie than the actual Resident Evil movies. I think it would be pretty funny if, after all that, Ashley just drowned. Right here.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Damn. Shoot your shot, Ashley.
Say that.
You may think that that's the end of RE4, but we're not done yet. We need to see what Ada was doing. I wonder why they didn't remaster these cutscenes. Maybe they just assumed that nobody would play Ada's campaign. Hey, Chainsaw Lady. I'm probably supposed to fight you, but instead, I'm gonna cheese you. Okay, pistol doesn't work. Let's try something more heavy duty. Adieu, Chainsaw Lady. Hope the water's not too cold for you down there. Why aren't you using the remastered version of this cutscene? It's the same as the base game. Come on, I already dealt with this trap. Let me out, please. Let me out, please. Okay, I have no nice words to say about this room. Why would you have guns pointed at your own boat? Seems like you're asking to be sabotaged. And there goes the boat. Is it going to fully sink? Hold on, let's get a better view of this. It's totally gone. How deep is that port? I'm just gonna slash you to death again. See how easy it is with the knife? I didn't even have enough time to pick up all the items that were on that platform. Does Sadler always have that eye in his mouth? Like if he deep-throated a popsicle, would his eye get cold? And if he drinks some orange pico tea that's too hot, would he burn his tongue and his eye? I just don't feel like having a giant eye in your mouth would be good. And Ada flew into the sunset, getting the happy ending that all bioterrorists deserve.